on to Sister Fifi channel, where you are welcome here. Hey guys, welcome to Sister Fifi channel. Today I'm going to be talking about a well-known gospel singer. Yes, guys. And I just want to get into this story time. I don't know, just news. I put it that way, not story time, but news. In behalf of a gospel singer, and her name is Tammy Edwards. And she, as well as her family, has an amazing story and also a sad story in behalf of their life. With this story, it actually hit the news, and this is how I was able to find out about this story. And I watched it on Good News America, and they basically interviewed her in behalf of, which is Tammy Edwards, in behalf of her receiving her kidney, how excited she was and is, and also being able to share her emotions in behalf of her family testimony, of one sibling survived and received a kidney, and then her mother and her other sibling did not make it. So let's get into this topic in behalf of the gospel singer. They were called the Edwards sisters. It was a group of sisters from North Carolina. They traveled various places singing, whether it was in the community or the church. They was called to sing God's praises. Their father inspired them. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, their father is the one that created the group, and they just followed the obedience of him, and they became well known. And to be faced with a disease so severe is mind blowing a lot of times to people that are walking, in life. A lot of times we feel like, okay, I'm doing good. I don't deserve to be sick or lose my home or something happened to my kids. We always feel like something good always supposed to happen when we do good by people or God or whatever your goodness look like. Sometimes we can rely on that, and sometimes it can disappoint us. And then you have some people that will become depressed and just end up just losing their lives because they give up. But thanks be to God for Tammy Edward, along with her other sister Tonette, I think Edward. They did not give up, and they're still fighting, and they received their kidney transplant. And the mother and the other sibling did not make it, but it does not mean that they gave up. And I want to talk about being a Christian and being faced with something so detrimental. I hope I'm saying that right, guys. How should we act? How should we feel? I want you to put that in the comment below. How do you feel that we should, as a Christian, um, um, act or um, live our lives out loud once we receive a verdict? Should we keep continuing to praise God, or should we become depressed, bitter, confused, and allow the confusement of the mind to dictate your everyday life after they give you the verdict or whatever may take place? I want you to answer that question. I have the answer for me, and my answer would be that I believe that I will most definitely keep continuing to not blame God for whatever transpired in my life. And Lord knows, I must say, a lot of things has transpired in my life that I did not expect to transpire in my life. But through it all, I gave God praise. I did not charge him. But what took place in my life, I just trust the process, and Lord knows He blessed me through it all. And guys, y'all forgive my that noise. I need to figure out how to get that fixed. My battery. Um, I can't think of smoke alarm is beeping. I hope it don't annoy you too bad. But so what happened was Tammy decided to call Good Morning America because she felt like the whole world needed to hear her story. And I am so grateful that Good Morning America accepted her story and allowed her to be able to tell her story concerning her family. And I don't know if I said it in the beginning or not. If I didn't, I'm going to repeat it again. And if I did, forgive me. But the doctor that basically catered to this family stated that they had never really experienced a whole the whole immediate family, the mother, the three daughters, every last one of them were on the kidney failure, and it was actually called chronic kidney disease. Okay, it was probably the worst kidney disease it is. They had to get a kidney transplant in order to possibly survive. Excuse me, y'all. And as I watched the news, Good Morning America, I realized that Tammy, she was sharing that her mom, had passed away, and her sister had passed away. But then she also highlighted her sister. I think her name was Tonette, where God had blessed her to be a survivor. She received her kidney transplant, and she at this time is doing well. Tammy Edwards, she ended up getting her transplant. Her son and her daughter, they was there through her transplant, and they were sad in behalf of their grandparent and their aunt passing away by it. And I believe that we should, and I'm guilty of it myself, we should take somebody else's ailment and things that they're going through. We need to take heed to it and do better. And I ask God to forgive me, the way I eat, the way I do things, the way I drink, that I would do better myself. I'm just listening to Tammy and her family testimony. Can you imagine waking up your mother, your two other siblings, as well as yourself, was diagnosed with kidney failure. Like how I mean, it's mind blowing. It's mind blowing. And for them to be able to keep continually to sing God's praises, that is amazing. That is amazing. That's something you need to think about. It's something I need to think about. When we go through what we go through, can we still praise God? Can we still praise God through everything that we're going through? And for those that are Bible scholars and read their Bible, Job, he went through something a lot. Well, not something, but a lot. A lot, and he still praised God. So, I want to encourage you to continue to praise God in spite of what you're faced with. You know, um, and Good Morning America was they were happy. They were happy to interview her. She allowed them to watch her go through her her treatments and things like that. And for those that don't know, I work in the health field, and I watch people be on the transplant, where they basically have to go through different series. Some people have to lose weight, some people stop smoking. It's just a long process. It's not easy for people to just get a kidney. Some people do, but a lot of people stay on the waiting list for a long time, and some people, they end up dying. And I want to even share, shout out to my husband and his family, my mother-in-law, as well as my sister-in-law, and my father-in-law. Matter of fact, this is something that just came to me. All three of them had kidney failure, and they all three has passed away. My mother-in-law, my sister-in-law. I think my husband and I might have was married for 3-4 years or something like that. I have to ask him, but I think it was like 3 or 4 years that I was a part of their journey. Both of them, they would get up and they would go to dialysis together, and they did stay on there a long time. I feel like if you do eat healthy and try to do the right thing, through their demonstration, that you can live longer than the diagnosed that they, I think, is it diagnosed, the expected time that they give you. You just have to do the right thing by your body. Many are friends of my mom, and some people that was dear to my mom passed away from kidney failure. So my back to what I was getting ready to say. My husband, mom, dad, I need to say his father, his mother, and his sister. Those are three people, just like Tammy, family passed away like that as well. So it's not a really well known, a big thing. I think that they stated that it typically don't happen that way, not back to back, but it's something that we need to take in consideration, to try to do better. And that goes for me as well. I need God to just help me to do better. And so I just wanted to share Tammy Edwards' story with you guys. You can go to Good Morning America and watch the story about it, and hopefully it inspired you. And they were from North Carolina, so that's where I'm originally from. So I'm very grateful that God blessed Tammy along with her sister and also her family, for them to be able to be strong, to continue to go forward in God, still singing his praises. And matter of fact, Tammy, she has a song that is called Good News. You guys need to hear it. She shared within the interview that God gave her that song because a lot of times, you know, we don't hear good news all the time. But she created that song, and it is amazing. And she spoke it into existence that good news was coming. Yeah, thank you so much. God bless you. May heaven smile upon you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow me on all social media. Yes, guys. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Follow me on all social media. I pray that you continue to keep coming back to see what your girl's up to next. All right? Blessings. Welcome to Sister Fifi channel, where you are welcome here.